was muted! ミュートだった。何やったよ。Teacher gonna teach us how to unmute. I need a teacher to teach me how to start streaming. Sensei の方がいるかもしれないね、これ。赤鹿先生の方が別で先生がいるかもしれない。ミュート解除の仕方を教えてくれる先生がいるかもしれない。ねえ、もう、what is this now? I try to be the cool teacher and I can't. Cause I started off uncool. もう。Oh, you guys still see me as a cool teacher? Will you? Maybe ... Bellhound, after that is that yes? It's Y-E-S, right? How did mom approve the suitor? 'Cause I'm the smart one in this town. Your mom was... Your mom really was looking for a tutor. She was desperate to find a good tutor for her son, which is son, daughter, them, which is you, right? So she was like, more than your outfit, if you can make my child smarter, it's good. What kind of tutor are you? I'm an all-rounder. I teach most of the subjects, except for English. ついに可愛い女がわかる家に来始めた。結婚するか。今日ね、ちょっと家庭教師で来てるから、ちょっと家庭教師と生徒の結婚はまだすぐにはできないかな。Can you tutor me in math? Yeah, but you know, today's my first day. 今日はね、初日なのね。As my tutor, like being and my first day teaching you, tutoring you, I believe that if you don't know about the tutor, I believe that you won't be able to learn well. Because, you know, if you don't know about the person, how can you feel like you want to listen to their stories or whatever, right? Kao-san, thank you for the super chat. I should say Kao-kun. I will gladly take my spanking for being late to class. Okay. Here we go. Pan! I'm kind of worried about my student now. They enjoy spanking? Anyways, I believe without knowing about the tutor, the teacher well, you won't listen, right? How would you want to listen to whatever they're saying, they're speaking, or even their stories, right? When you don't know about them. So, その人のことをよく知らないと話とかあんま聞く気になれなかったりするじゃないですか。どういう人かもわからない状態で話を聞いてもね。だからまず今日がね初めまして初日なわけですよ。だからちょっとね博士課先生のことをねよりよく知っていただこうかなと思って。Americaner kun. Thank you for the super chat. We just love learning. Oh, you love learning? That's great. Well, today, because I think like that, I have this as today's subject. Yes, you're gonna learn about me today. 本日はですね、まず先生について知っていただこうかなと思います。まあ、自己紹介編ですね。So basically, it's like an introduction. You know? Who? About me? So, let's see. I'm Iori Hakushika, your new tutor here. ということで、改めてね、今日から君の家庭教師として、家庭教師って不妊じゃないよね不妊しましたじゃないよね。家庭教師として教えていくこととなりました。勉強を博士課いおりと申します。博士課先生といおり先生と気軽に呼んでね。先生は結婚してますか？お、先生の薬指に見ていただこうかなと思います。I got a question. 先生、are you married? Quick answer. This was my right hand. This is my left hand. ちょっと左手を見ていただこうかなと思います。If you look at my left hand, you can tell. Yeah, I don't have any rings. No rings. 指輪がね、ないので、ちょっとそれで答えとさせていただこうかなと思います。What hand? Wait, didn't I show you my left hand? Was that my right hand? 今左手だったよね、多分ね。よかった？大丈夫だった？ I hope you guys will be taking notes because I'm distracted at the moment. That's not good. What is distracting you? I will change that part. What about the ring on your heart? It's antlers, by the way. But this is not a wedding ring or anything. It just means that I'm part of the White Deer family. Anyways, today we're gonna be learning about Iori. Are you ready? Are you ready to learn? みんな勉強する準備はできてますか？ So you have your notebook ready? みんなノートも準備できてる？ Your pen or pencil ready as well? have the screenshot function where you go, oh, you're the one that doesn't take notes and just keep taking screenshot. You are young! Wait, my student is young? Digital note と紙が分かれてるね。Students tend to be young. You're right. Yeah, students tend to be younger than the teacher. It'd be weird if students were older. But you know, there are cases that could happen, you know. In some cases, it may happen. You'll give us a PDF PowerPoint version, right? Well, it's short textbook, so you don't need to. Angelverse-kun, thank you for the super chat. Are we going to learn the biology of a dear girl? Oh well, that might be something else that we may be able to do. I'll keep that in mind as one of the lessons we want to learn. Today's lesson will be posted on the Blackboard, right? Today's lesson will be posted. Why don't I make like my own website? Did I tell you the story that I had a teacher who made his own website and he uploaded all the homeworks there and videos, like lesson videos there as well? He didn't use any tool. He made his own website to do that. And yes, you needed a password to enter the website, so it was safe. Yeah, most of the teachers were using some kind of tool, right? He was like, I'm not using that. So, in my old phone, I still have that website. You know, you can put it on the home screen of your phone, right? I still have that. I haven't deleted it because it's funny. But he's going above and beyond. That teacher was actually based. Does the site even load? Now I don't know, but I can't. Even if it does, I can't enter because I need the password. And he did change password every year. When I get tired, could I get a pillow? Oh, you know, you have your own bed in the back. Why don't you just go sleep on there? I learn with my hands missing, right? Learn about what? You know, you have paper and pen. Great that you learn with your hands. Just write it down. Why is there a bed in the back of the classroom? Because I'm her tutor. The gacha kyoshi type of tutor. The one that comes to your house and teaches you. I'm a visual learner though? Okay. Well, first, even if you're a visual learner, I believe that knowing about me is where we should start off, right? ということで、 白鹿についてちょっとね、教えていきたいなと思います。So, my name is Iori Fushika. My height is 155 centimeters. 白鹿いおりです。身長がですね、155センチですね。And my weight is it's a secret. 身長はですね、秘密。身長じゃない。体重は秘密でございます。It's Do you have me to sleep on plastic drawers? Cause seriously, plastic drawers, and if you want to sleep on that, I gotta be like the Cinderella way. One thing I can say is I'm not the Cinderella way. シンデレラ体重ではございません。それは言えます。1010. No, X does not mean 10 in this case. It just means P. It means on Cecil? What? No, it just means it's secret. If you wanna know my weight, then I think the only way is by Princess carrying me and figuring it out. But you're not allowed to touch this teacher's body, of course, because I'm just your tutor. And my occupation is VTuber, secret agent, and tutor. そして博士課の職業がですね、VTuber、潜入捜査官、そして家庭教師でございます。So, I'm a VTuber tutor. Tutor VTuber. And the occupation in the middle, you don't really need to care about, you know? You can forget it right after this.ね、真ん中にある潜入捜査官の方はあんまり気にしないでいただいて大丈夫でしたね。ね。So what made you decide you wanted to be a tutor? Well, your mom was really looking for one, and you know, we live in the same town, we're neighbors. So when I bumped into her in the supermarket, we did a quick chat, and she was like, "Hey, since you're like the smart one around in this town," she was like, can you teach my child?" And I was like, I'm kind of busy, but she told me how you really need someone to teach you, and also she showed me how much she would give me per lesson, and I was like, yes ma'am, I'll do anything and everything you ask for. So I haven't been a tutor before today? Yeah, today's my first day, your first day, our first day together. So, 家 家庭教師なんでこれ始めようと思ったのって質問があったんだけど、ちょうどね、スーパーで買い物してた時に、あなたのお母さんとたまたま会って、で、お母様が、本当に今、ちょっと家庭教師がすごい必要で、塾も合わなかったし、ことも、何かしらその勉強を教えてる人を探していてっていうことだったから、じゃあ、と思って、でもな、ちょっと時間的になと思ってたら、ちょっとね、ちらって電卓に入力された数字を見せられて、これが1日あたりの日給になるよって言われて、やりますって気づいた時には口から出てたんだよね。何でもやりますと。But yeah, your mom did teach me that you are a tricky one, and if there's like, you are quite ADHD, so if there's like a style or like a way they want to learn, I must follow that. So for today, it's gonna be my style, but for next week, maybe we can do it the way that you like to learn. And yes, next slide. I like traveling, food, Formula 1, and paying taxes. 博士課の好きなことはですね、旅行すること、食べ物ですね、食べ物全般。F1 と、あと、税金を払うことが好きです。You're willing to do a marriage of mine? I don't think your mom will let me do that even so, right? Because you're my student and your teacher. So my dislike is yakisoba and people who shows your Calvin Klein pantsu. そして博士課先生のですね、嫌なこと、嫌いなことがですね、焼きそばちょっと苦手で、てか普通にそんなに好きじゃなく食べないですね。あと、カルバンクラインの下着を見せパンしている人たちですね。The Calvin Klein showing the Calvin Klein underwear. What's that trend? Like showing your underwear. What's wrong? Like what's up with the trend? Like seriously, what's wrong with the people who does that? Why specifically Calvin Klein? It doesn't need to be Calvin Klein, but that was what's the trending one, right? Because showing Calvin Klein pantsu was trending. So it doesn't need to be Calvin Klein. Any kind of like people who shows their underwears, the people who wears their jeans at like really, really low, really, there are people who wears it really low, right? And they intentionally show the top of their underwear. And Calvin Klein has a logo around like the top of the underwear. So people thought it was cool to show off the logo, the brand name Calvin Klein. And it is not. カラバンクラインに限らず店パンが好きじゃなくて、ただカラバンクラインのパンツを見せることっていうのは流行ってるじゃないですか。それがガチでわからない。博士課には。でさ、そんな人いないと思うじゃん。都心部行けばいるんだよ。先生、バンクーバーにも私東京にもいるし、ちょこちょこ。マジで誰が見たいねんあんたの下着なんかと思って。男女関係なくするんだよこれ。誰が見たいねんあんたの下着なんかと思って。 誰も見たくないからしまってくれと思いながら、そういう人たちがいると思いますね。誰も興味ないから。あなたの下着に。そう、なんか要はめちゃくちゃ腰パンしてるんだよね。で、カラバンクラインってなんで特にそれが人気だったかっていうと、パンツの上のゴム部分が結構、厚くて、で、そこにカラバンクラインってロゴが入ってるの。だから、腰パンすると、で、今流行りがさ、ちょっと Y2K っぽいから、低い位置にジーパンとか履いて、で、クロップドのね、上を着るみたいなのがあって、とか短めの丈のね。で、それをすると、隙間からチラチラ見えるの。カルバンクラインが。それがなんか、おしゃれみたいなのがあって、でもガチでおしゃれじゃなくて、普通に不愉快なので、人のパンツが見えてるの。本当にしまってほしい。と思います。So yeah, Calvin Klein itself, I think it's cute. Like, even the undies, it's cute. And I heard it's really soft, so it's comfortable. It's really nice to wear. So I don't have a hate towards Calvin Klein. I have a hate towards the people who shows it. People who thinks it's cool to wear jeans that like really lower and wear like a crop t-shirt so they can like show off their underwears. There's people who think so. So it doesn't need to be Calvin Klein, but Calvin Klein is the one that got trended. Went viral showing off Calvin Klein pantsu. So people will copy that. So if you actually go to like a city park, even in Vancouver there were, but Tokyo, you will see few of them in a day, like 3 or so of them in a day that shows off their pantsu. Guys too. This is more big in guys. This is not only a girls trend. This is more like girls also there's also some girls fashion that does this, but this started as more like a male trend and male Y2K fashion. Girls also do it as well, but I've seen more male doing this. Not cool, guys. Seriously. Please don't show your pantsu. I don't know how to show you a sample image. I don't know like the name of it, so So 要はね、こういうことですよ。So this was actually trending. Like, it's still kinda. I do see less people doing this than last year, which I'm thankful of. あ、きょうちゃん、お久しぶりです。こんな固定教師に抑えられたい人生だった。いや、ぜひ。ぜひ、英語であれば教えられると思いますよ。ちょっとだけ。ちょっとだけだけど。 そう、これがね、普通に流行ってた。男女ともに流行ってた。そう、male, female, both were doing this. Like, 2024 and 2025. It was more huge in 2024, I think. But there are still some people who does this, and I'm like, gross, just hide it. I don't want to see what pants or you're wearing. So, で、別に誰も見たくないじゃないですか。その人の履いてる下着とか、マジで興味ない。マジで興味ない。から、博士が個人的にこのトレンドが嫌いで、結構本当に嫌いで。店パン文化、結構反対ですね。で、なのでね、博士か先生の前では、その店パンをしないでいただけたら、嬉しいなと思います。So don't do this. Don't dress like this in front of Iori sensei, okay? Okay, next. Favorite games. Iori sensei likes the Mafia series, a game called Drive Crazy, and Egingon and more. で、博士か先生のですね、好きなゲームが、マフィアっていうゲームのシリーズと、あとドライブクレイジーっていう、これは単発ゲーですね。と、あとエギンゴンなど、などたくさんございます。Egingon? You know, if I didn't like it, Iori wouldn't play it. I don't see Minecraft on that list. If it was Minecraft from 2016, I think I would have liked it. Now it's just too much. Doesn't like LA Noir. LA Noir was fun too. But I wanted to have like one game per genre, right? Drive Crazy is like a driving sim, technically. And Ending On is like the rage bait game. The Mafia series is like the, how do you call those? Like the little bit suspense action novel, all mixed up kind of like series, long series game. And I did enjoy LA Noir too. Wide Open Sandbox, kind of like that, yeah. I don't know the name of the genre, so I like Mafia a lot. SAR fell off. SAR is so fun too, and oh my gosh, I forgot that there's SAR and the story of the SAR. Since I don't like gacha games, I do not. In fact, I graduated from gacha games. Cause, you know, those require you to, most of the gacha games require you to play it daily. So if there's a day you can't log in, you get stressed from that. And like, there's like the continuous login and you get bonus for that. You may be happy about that, but again, if there's a day that you must miss, you're gonna get stressed, and I felt that being really unhealthy. So I quit. And also, gacha games requires you to spend lots of money on it, and personally, I find happiness in eating and going on a trip for travels. So I thought that rather than using, even if you feel like, no, I only spend like $10 per month for the gacha. If you do that for an year, that means you spend like $120. You can go on a trip like that. You can book a hotel with that. So I personally find happiness going on trips, travels, or eating something delicious more than spending on gacha. And that's what I realized actually a few years ago. And ever since that, I have not played gacha games. Even if I do, I don't really spend money on it. There was like 2 games I bought, like the starter pack, which was like $5 CAD, and I didn't buy anything else. the main big reason that I was able to quit spending money on gacha games is when the game that I spent lots of money ended its service and it just disappeared all the data. All of the data. Because of course it ended service. It makes sense. But then it made me think about it. Like, even though how much you spend on it, one day it's just gonna disappear like nothing happened. It just disappeared like nothing happened, nothing existed even from the beginning. はい、ということで、私がですね、それらのマフィアシリーズ、ドライブクレイジー、リンゴ女のが好きです。他にもたくさん楽しいゲームがあったんですけど、一応なんか各ジャンルから一つみたいな感じで書きました。でね、ガチャゲーとかはって聞かれたんだけど、博士先生、ガチャゲーしないんですよ。ガチャゲーしないんですよ。偉くない？これに関しては。ですね、これ理由があって、なんか、まあ、たまにはやるんだけど、でもそれもずっと1年間とか以上やることがなく、もう最近、ここ数年は、本当に2週間ぐらいやって満足しちゃうとか。それにもちゃんと理由がありまして、なんかどうしてもガチャゲーって毎日ログインを求められるじゃないですか。でも忙しくてできない日っていうのが博士先生の場合はあっちゃうので、できないとさ、すっごいストレスにならない。勤続日数っていうか、連続ログインが途切れちゃったっていうので、なんかね、イラってしちゃったり、その日の忙しかったことに対してより強くね、苛立ちを覚えたりしちゃうのが、このゲームもできなかったなんてっていうので、良くないなと思ってなんか単純にメンタルにとって不健康だなって思って、毎日ログインはそもそもそういうゲームをしてもやらなくていいっていう風に最初に決めて、心に全然気にしない。ただそもそもやらなかったらそうやって気にする必要性もないので、やらないっていうことを選択してますっていうのと、あとガチャゲーってどうしても課金をめちゃくちゃ求められちゃうっていうので、別に課金そのものに反対はしてなくって、せずに遊んでたゲームとかもあるのでね。ただ課金を結構したゲームがあったんですよ。博士先生昔ね、結構つぎ込んだゲームがあったんですけど、査集したんですよ。査集すると全部が消えるんですよね。もうデータ全部消えたし、なんかまるで最初からそのゲームなんかが存在しなかったかのように、もう全てが忽然と姿を消したぐらいの感覚なんですよ。それがあって、いや待って、こんだけつぎ込んだのにってなって、これってめちゃくちゃ博士科の価値観でいくともったいないのではと思っちゃったんですね。Oh, thank you for the raid, Dizzy! Welcome. I'm talking about how Iori quitted gacha games. How I was able to graduate from gacha games. And hello, Dizzy. I am your tutor today. It's a roleplay stream. So welcome in. Dizzy got aborted? Then she died? What happened? Dizzy? Are you fine, Dizzy? Dizzy お姉ちゃんドットだってDizzy お姉ちゃんJedi Dusk-san, thank you for the 5 membership gifts. Thank you. Dizzy had the hard life? Dizzy lost her rubber band? I'm so confused here. What? Cody, thank you for the 10 membership gifts. Thank you. And thank you, moderator-san, for the link. I know that if you scroll back, moderator-san posted a link to Dizzy's channel. Go give her a big warm support as well. She's the best streamer I know in Canada. Best Onechan, best Canadian streamer. These streams cannot be explained, only experience. Yeah, I highly agree on that. Going back. So yes, Iori says his profile. You know, it's my first day being your tutor, so I thought, why not introduce about myself first, and I want you guys to learn about me before we actually start learning and teaching things from next week. So today's like the introduction part. Anyways, yeah, you already graduated from gacha games like that. ガチャゲーはですね、もう長らくしておりません。もちろん悪と言わないけど、個人的にアシカ自身はですね、美味しいご飯を食べに行ったり、美味しい食材を買ってきたり、なんかね、ちょっと旅行に行ったりする方が幸せを感じるなと思ったのでやらなくなりました。なんか1日ない、毎月1000円しか課金しないって言ったら1年にしたら1万2000円なんですよ。ホテル取れるんですよ、普通に。お泊まり旅行行けるんですよ、そしたら。ということで、なんか、個人的にはそっちの方がより価値があるなと思って、もちろんね、人それぞれ価値観は違うので、これは博士課の個人の主観的なね、もう本当に個人の感想にしか過ぎない話なんですけど、っていう風に思っているので、もうガチャゲーはしなくなりましたね。The mysterious devotion was going to be tutoring today, and I'm going to be tutoring you. So first, again, let me begin. Let me start from the top, recap from the top. I am your tutor today. I am new. I'm a new tutor. So, rather than listening and learning from a new teacher that you don't know anything about, I personally feel like if I know about the person, I have my ears more, right? Oh, I have my ears more open and focused. So I thought, why not introduce about myself first for today's lesson? So maybe from next week, you can listen more, focus more, right? Rather than learning something from a person you don't know, I feel like it's better to learn from someone you know. So today, the subject is Iori. I'm going to be teaching you about me. Okay, so that's my favorite games. Next is places Iori wants to visit now. It's Italy, UK, and Australia. 次はですね、博士課が訪れたい場所、国ですね。イタリアとイギリスとオーストラリアでございます。Of course, it's for Italian food, and UK it's not for food exactly. Of course not. But there's actually many places I want to visit. I want to go see the Tank Museum. You don't like jellied eels? I don't like eels to begin with, so no thank you. And jelly, like, I don't like jello foods, right? Because I cannot swallow. I don't know when to swallow puddings and jello. Jellied eels, that's like my nightmare. Went to the UK last summer, all I got was a knife wound. What happened? What happened? Why would you get a knife wound? What? Well, you got stabbed? Tank Museum in England? Yeah! They have a good one, actually. I've been to Wimbledon a few times. It's great. Exactly. That's the one. Wilmington is the one I want to go. Unfortunately, it's a meme for a reason. It's a joke. It's part of the heritage now. What? That's how they say hello in UK. Okay. I'm learning things too, so you're also like my tutor. So, イギリスはですね、イタリアはイタリア料理、ご飯を食べに行きたくて、イギリスはいろいろ見たい大英博物館もそうだし、あと戦車博物館も行きたいので、それをですね、見に行きたいなというふうに思っております。オーストラリアは以前行って、why do I have this? I don't know which key this is. No. Okay, here we go. No. I don't know which key this is. Oh. It's okay. I lost my collar, but it's still fine. What is the purpose of your trip to Australia? Australia, I've visited there, I've been there before to Sydney, and it was so much fun. The foods were good. I just miss it. It was one of my favorite cities that I visited. It's definitely one of my favorite cities I visited. So good. シドニーに行ったことがありまして、もうめっちゃ良かったの。ご飯も美味しかったし、景色も良かったし、でも他のとこ行ったことなくて、but I haven't visited anywhere else aside Sydney, so I want to. Like, I want to go to those like big cities in Australia. And yes, the cereal. I love Australian cereals. It's so good. あと、オーストラリアのコーンフレーク、シリアルが美味しくて、コーンフレークめちゃくちゃ美味しいんですよ、オーストラリアの。それをね、ちょっと買いたいなって。The spooters in Australia are scary. It is, but like when I stayed, I did not see one, luckily. I did not see. Where you is it common to encounter them? I think I was lucky and I did not. I even stayed in like. I stayed at like the urban side and also like a little bit the countryside and did not see anything. You had to eat the OG Australian breakfast. You were toast with vegetable. I tried actually. It was okay. I knew that the people who served me that was expecting me to react, so I did like give them the reaction that they wanted to see. But it was not good. Sorry to say. I gotta say that. It did not taste good. But it was totally tolerable. The taste was tolerable. Ohayo! 奥君くんおはようございます。もうこういう時につけるんだな。ああ、これか。じゃあこれはこれだ。もう新しい家庭教師が来るっていうその初日に寝坊しけさんとはYeah, I was able to tolerate Vegemite. I won't say it's good. I won't say it's good, but I can eat it if I need to. So, これらの3つの国にね、特に今めちゃくちゃ行きたいなと思ってます。今日出かける予定あったけどギリギリ寝坊しなかった。偉いHonestly, Iori, as an Australian, Vegemite sucks. Thank you! Whew, I was like being kind to the Australians. Yeah, it did not taste good at all. It did not taste good at all. I can eat it if I'm forced to, but I will not. I would definitely not buy it too.そう、オーストラリアではですね、ベジマイトも食べたんですけど、当時。美味しくなかったですね、普通に。絶対買わないと思った。ただ、出してくださった人たちがベジマイトを明らかにハグシカのまずいっていうリアクションを期待してるのが分かったのね。だから、うえーってやってたんだけど、別に食べようと思えば食べられる味なんだよ。難しいところが。美味しくはない。絶対自分で買わないけど、食べようと思えば食べられる味ではある。だから結構頑張ってリアクションした記憶がありますね、その時。Next slide. What subject does Iori like? I like Japanese, drama, and art. Those were my 3 favorite subjects when I was in secondary school. Which was the Asian school, of course. 博士課はですね、日本語と、演劇とあと美術の授業が好きでした。これ実際にエージェントスクールで受けてた授業たちですね。ドラマはほんとちょっとだけだったけどね、受けられたのが。It teaches Japanese. If you are taking some Japanese classes and if you have homeworks and need help, I'm your tutor, so I can help, of course. Is this a Nikki stream? I got clickbaited by the image. Oh, you're here for this? Are you here for this? Are you here for this? Hey, what I missed? You just missed boobs wiggling. And the last drama series Iori likes, the drama series, so it's like the one that you can see on TV, Netflix sometimes, I don't know. Iori likes Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Modern Family, and Hawaii Five-O. 博士が好きなドラマはですね、ブルックリン99っていうドラマと、モダンファミリーっていうドラマと、あと、ハワイ5-0が好きです。Although for the Hawaii 5-0, I did drop off after Kono left, and you know, the filming style kind of changed. So I dropped it after that, but until that, I liked it. The show from 1980s? No, the remake one. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is great. Even like the last season, I think they did really well compared to how most of the other drama series goes. Like Modern Family is great. I somehow did not watch the last episode, but I watched all the others. And I'll say Modern Family and Brooklyn Nine-Nine did a really, really good job. Even though it did get less funny. But still, it was better, way better than most of the other drama series, the TV shows, and so. So, these are the dramas that I like. I guess you guys now know more about Iori. ブルックリン99もですね、モダンファミリーもアメリカのシットコムと言われるお笑いでございます。コメディドラマですね、要は。で、両方ちょっと最終シーズンになるにつれてアメリカの映画ドラマあるあるなんですけど、シリーズの後半に行くにつれて引き伸ばしたり、ちょっと急な変更があったり、あとこれらはね、ちょっとブルックリン99後半はコロナとかがあったり、いろいろあったりして、ちょっと時代の流れとかの影響も煽りも受けて結構変わっていったので、当初のような尖った笑いもちょっとブルックリン99昔あったんですけど、それらはちょっと丸くなってしまったかなと思います。正直後半の方のシーズンは、特に最終シーズンですね。でも、十分面白い。結構他のアメリカのドラマと比べれば、ブルックリン99とモダンファミリーは最後まで面白かったかなと思います。ハワイ5-0はこれはリメイク版が好きでして、そうなんですよ。博士先生リメイク版しか見たことないんですけど、これも、コノっていうキャラクターが辞めちゃうまで面白かったですね。ちょっと辞めてからはあんまり見なくなったかな。コノが好きだったのもあって。ということで、So those are the dramas I like, and that was about Iori. So now you guys know more about me. Yay! You guys can say I know about Iori sensei. So, I can change this to English lesson actually. Repeat after me. I know more about Iori sensei. I know her really well. Now I know more about Iori sensei. I know her really well. ということで、英語の授業なんですけど、I know more about Iori 先生。I know her really well って、皆さんリピートアフターミーですよ。I know more about Iori 先生。I know her really well. Yes. Weasley, thank you for the super chat. Are you single? If you look at my left hand, I think there's an answer. So you guys say you know more about me and you think you know me? You just said you know about me. So you should be able to ace this as well, right? ね、博士課のこと分かってるって今言ったよね。っていうことで。すなわち、 ポップクイズ小テストをしてもみんな満点取れるよね。You guys can get a full score, right? Right? No AI allowed to use. Okay, so once again, chat is the one that said, I know more about Iori sensei. I know her really well. Really well. So you guys know about me really well. It's you guys who said it. It's your words. So, let's get started. Pop quiz! First question. Iori likes A. Travel, food, Formula 1, paying taxes. B. Travel, food, Formula 1, invading taxes. C. Travel, food, Formula E. And B. Taxes. ポップクイズ小テスト第1問目。博士課の好きなものは A、旅行すること、食べ物、F1、納税すること。B、旅行、食べること、F1、納税しないこと。C、旅行、食べ物、フォーミュラ E と、税金なんて、ピーっていうことで。ABC. I'm gonna start it. I believe 2 minutes will be enough. 2分で足りるかな。Start poem. 2 minutes start. Can I copy your test? That really depends on who you're looking at. Oh, where did my desk go? I don't know. I don't know the keybinds. I just can't remember the keybinds. And yeah, why is it invading? It's evading taxes. I was making this at 2 a.m. My brain was definitely not working. Anyways, I think you guys can tell what I wanted to say. Why were you up till 2 a.m.? Working? I was doing gutter works too. Absolutely totally noticed that the desk vanished and it was not distracted at all. It's 1, I figured it out. But that's also where the exclamation mark is, so. Okay, 2 minutes and 2分終わりです。終了。And poll. You guys thought it was C? But the answer is A! I like paying taxes because that's like the part of being an adult, and when I pay tax, I feel like I'm a part of the adult. Because no one treats me like an adult. As long as I'm a streamer. Right? Even if I'm like a streamer, I feel connected to society by paying taxes. Who likes Formula E? Exactly, that one too. That should be easy. You wanna pay mine too? No, thank you. I like doing my role, my responsibility, my role, right? I only like doing what I'm required to do. I don't want to pay more. I'm not saying I like actually losing money. I do not like that. I just like the feel of people treating me like an adult. Next question. Iori's favorite drama series is A. The Blacklist, B. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, C. Blockbuster. 博士館の好きなドラマシリーズは A. The Blacklist, B. ブルックリン99、C. ブロックバスター。ということで。That should be an easy peasy one, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Start! Two-minute start. Is Blockbuster even a show? There is a drama series. Deflated Mouse, thank you for the super chat. And why did this... I did not even... What? I did not even hit... What? I did not even hit... The oh no, I did. Question 2. 2! 2 triggers my head. Okay. I'm learning. Bribe for the class's first wrong answer. I don't take bribes to deflated mouse gun, although I will take that money and slip it into my pocket. Though the skirt doesn't have a pocket, so my pocket is, of course, my boobas. No. I thought I wanted to write things. Can I write directly on the screen or not? I don't think I can. Okay, give me a few seconds. Can I possibly buy a lifeline or a hint? We don't have any of those this time. Okay, 2 minutes up. And pull. And let me do something. Transform. Iori Sensei does not take bribes, but you know what? I should put this on here. こっちに入れる方がいいな。But it does go here. It does go here. I can't put it in between, but it does go here. You guys answered it was B, and it is So far you only got one correct. Next, what did Iori have for yesterday's lunch? A. Salad and steak. B. Salad and grilled salmon. C. Salad and chicken steak. ということで3つ目の質問ですね。博士課は昨日のお昼何を食べたでしょうか？ A. ステーキとサラダ。 B. グリルドサーモンとサラダ。 C. チキンステーキとサラダ。 You say you guys know about me really well. You should be able to answer this as well, right? ね、みんなそうだよね。Start poem. And 2 minutes start. Is there even such a thing as chicken steak? It's basically grilled chicken, but some restaurants like to call it chicken steak. In Japanese, if it's like a grilled chicken, like a country, no, not country fried steak. That's completely different. Like grilled chicken steak. That's what we call it, chicken steak. It's usually chicken thigh for chicken steaks. Because it's more juicier. So, 昨日博士課は何を食べたでしょうか？サラダとステーキ。グリルドサーモンとステーキ。チキンステーキとステーキじゃない。グリルドサーモンとサラダ。チキンステーキとサラダ。どれを食べたでしょうか？なんだろうね。お、2 minutes up。博士課先生、はい。わかったかな？ And you guys thought it was C? みんな C だと。博士課はチキンステーキを食べている。The answer is then A, salad and steak. It was my mom's birthday, so we went on a fancy lunch. 昨日はですね、母親の誕生日だったので、ちょっとね、いいご飯を食べに行ってきました。Yes, Iori wouldn't usually eat steak unless it's a special occasion. Yeah, Iori does spend money on special occasions, on people's birthdays. Of course. I did not mention it's my mom's birthday or anything. I just am going on a family lunch. And I didn't mention anything else. So far, I'm taking the ones with the most answer, of course, as the main answer. So you only got 1 out of 3. Quite bad so far. Do you guys really know about me well? Next question. What was Iori watching while making this? くしくはこれを作りながら何を見ていたでしょうか。何かを見ながらこの質問たちを作ってたんですよ。A、ハワイ5、B、日本の音楽番組、C、ブルックリン99。ということで、スタート。2 minutes start. Whatever it was at 2 a.m. Indeed. Which Hawaii 5 was the original or new one? I've never seen the original one. They made a new 5 the one in 2000, what was it? 10? 11? I don't know. That's already the new one. The original was from the 1989 or something, I think. Mr. Solnevka, thank you for super chat. Hey, Yori, hypothetically, if you're watching something while making this, what would it be? Right now, it would be you. I'll be looking at your eyes. Alright, that got me. No cheating. Yeah. No cheating, and I'm happy that it got you. Because I am looking into your eyes. How is it, everyone? 自信のほどは Say Hawaii 5 or a random Japanese music show that was on the TV or Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, 2 minutes, it's up. So, 47% of you thinks it's B, a Japanese music show that I was watching. Deflated Mouse, thank you for the 10 membership gifts. Thank you. Arigatou. And the answer is... Of course it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was watching Hawaii 5 until that. Until I started making the slides. When I started preparing, I switched to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Mochiron Brooklyn Nine-Nine ですよ. 1 out of 4? Really, guys? Really? .5 questions out of 4. There's no 0.5 here. There's no 0.5. And again, I am taking all the answers that got the most view, not most view, most vote out of it. The one that got the most vote is gonna be your answer. So you only got 1 out of 4, guys. Next question. What does Iori want right now? A fire-resistant bag. B, rain boots. C, new phone case. Hakushikaの今欲しいものは以下のうちどれでしょう? A、耐火ポーチ。B、雨靴ですね。普通に雨の時に履きやすい靴。C、新しい携帯ケース。どれでしょう? ダンダン。どれでしょう? Start. She definitely jumps in puddles. Is this the rainy season in Japan? Yes, indeed it is. June is known to be the rainy season, the rainy one. So it's coming up. It's coming up. See, new phone case is because my phone case is kind of broken. There's like I got like a really cheap one at Vancouver, and I didn't want to scratch the camera by any chance, so I have like a phone case that also covers up the camera. But then I realized that it's kind of annoying when I want to take pictures because I gotta take it off every time. And also, yes, the phone itself has magnet, but still I have like a MagSafe case, and the MagSafe magnet part keeps coming off, so it's annoying too. B, rain boots because it's a rainy season. A, fire resistant bag. If someone can answer this with the reason, that someone will get extra points. So, end of the poll. And the most voted answer is C by 45%, B 34%, 8 with 21%. The answer is all of them. You guys needed to equal the percentage out. So 全てが欲しいです今。again, C の新しい携帯ケースは普通に携帯ケースが今のがあんま良くなくって、なんかカメラまで隠れてる方が安全だなと思って落とした時とかカメラまで隠れてるやつにしてるんですけど、そうしたらですね、なんと、携帯で写真を撮る時にいちいち外さないといけないんですよ、携帯ケースを。So we got a really nice. No, you needed all the answer. You needed all the answer. Okay? So you guys don't get any points for this. これは関東です。なので、何も点数は入りませんよ、皆さんには。で、あとなんかさ、マグセーフのマグネットがついてるタイプの携帯ケースなんだけど、これが外れてくるんですよ。めちゃくちゃそれがうざくて、ポロッと落ちることが多々あって、その写真を撮るときに携帯ケースを外す。そうするとこのマグネット部分が落ちてくる。拾わないといけないとかっていうので、いろいろとあって、単純にこの携帯ケース良くないなーって最近なって思い始めてます。デザインはめちゃくちゃ好きなんだけどね。で、B の雨靴はもうガチで梅雨の時期がやってくるから、でも去年博士か梅雨の時期過ごしてないんですよね。なので、持ってなくって雨靴を。カナダにいた頃も雨靴って雨靴を持ってなくっていらなかったんだよね。特になんか雨の日とかあったけど別にスニーカーで歩いてて、なんでかっていうと日本の雨とちょっと違うんだよ、カナダの雨って。そのゲリラ豪雨みたいな降り方が日本ほどしないので、その雨だったら雨だなと分かってる日が多かったし、もし違ったとしても、まあなんかそんなに日本ほどジメってしてて雨粒の大きいゲリラ豪雨タイプの雨に降られることが少なかったので買ってなかったんですよね。でもさすがに日本だといるなと思って。で A の体育ポーチはなんか4月から飛行機の規約が変わってモバイルバッテリーについてもっと厳しくなったんですね。でやっぱ怖いじゃないですか、最近モバイルバッテリーの発火が多いからっていうので、今後飛行機とか乗る際にANA さんも導入したような耐火ポーチに入れていれば、まあ多少なりともちょっと気持ち的にね安心かなと思って耐火ポーチが欲しいなと思ってます。So D was really the correct answer. Caught it. But what? You guys didn't get it correct at the same time. You guys were supposed to even out the vote numbers. You guys didn't do that. Thank you for the super chat, Ferrari Kid. And Nogitsune-kun, thank you for the super chat. Urology is a truly difficult subject. Well, if you know me really well, you could have guessed this right as well. So the answers for this, I do have the answers. See, new phone case as explained. My phone case that I currently have is not the best one. I gotta take off the case every time I want to take a picture. And it's kind of annoying. I'm starting to get annoying. After a year, I'm starting to get annoyed by that. B, rain boots, because the rainy season is coming up, and in Canada I didn't really have a rain boots because like Japanese rain is slightly different from Canadian rain. I didn't really mind the Canadian rain, but Japanese rain is something that I don't really like, and I feel like I want the raining boots. Plus there's something called guerrilla rain, so it just like starts suddenly and you can't even guess it, so it's nice to be prepared for that. And a fire-resistant bag, because these days the mobile battery fire is scary, and the airline rules/laws, I don't know if it's just a rules or laws, changed recently. I think it was internationally it changed that there's some mobile batteries you can bring on and not bring on the plane, and you must not put in the checked bags. That's an old rule, by the way. You gotta do it in the carry-on, but not as a carry-on. You gotta actually have it in front of you all the time when you're gonna get on the plane. And there's actually some airlines that started using fire-resistant bag when the mobile battery starts on fire. So I thought, then why don't I have my own fire-resistant bag? Then I will feel safer to keep the mobile battery stored in that bag, right? When I get on the plane or even a long drive. Because like recently there was like one travel vlog influencer that left his mobile battery inside his Tesla, and the Tesla has nothing to do with this, by the way. It's just that he owned a Tesla, so it was kind of like really a rip situation to him because he did not have car insurance or whatever, so he basically needs to buy a new Tesla car, and it's kind of like a rip situation for him. But anyways, he had a mobile battery, left it in his car. He left it in his car and parked it and went to do something, and when he came back it was on fire. So there's a fire resistant bag, and I think that's good. Why not get rid of the old bag? Doesn't matter. Old or new, mobile battery. Older, yes, it has a higher chance of the risk, but still doesn't matter. Even if it's like a brand new battery, there's still a possibility that it's gonna catch a fire, and you do not want to be the one who... Of course you don't mean to, because like the mobile battery is just gonna slowly start, but you don't want to be the one, right? Yeah, the lithium batteries are really scary. Anjana-san, thank you for the super chat. Iori Sensei, can I get an extra lesson from Sensei tonight? I need a better understanding of Iori. Oh, well, let's see. Let's see. If you can, you know, get all the remaining questions correct, then you might not need one. By the way, this is halfway, so we have 5 more questions. ということで、次の質問こちらです。Iori wants to visit A, US, B, Mexico, C, UK.博士課が訪れたいのは A、アメリカ、B、メキシコ、C、イギリス、どれでしょうということで、 2-minute start! She wants to visit us. America will be USA. Okay. If we're gonna be like that. There you go. There's nothing in UK too, is it? There's literally lots of things. C だと思うけど何か裏があるんじゃないかって不安になってきました。まあ、ものによってはね、straightforward な question ありますよ。I'm surprised Denmark is not on there. UK has George Russell. Okay, 2 minutes. End. You can't even think one thing in UK to visit besides something everyone else has already. Of course, because I want to go there as a tourist and not like, you know, on an adventure. So I want to visit somewhere that everyone else has visited, of course. What? Is that weird? So you guys voted UK 70%, and the answer is, it is United Kingdom! Yay! So you guys got 2 out of 6. And next question. Just to make it clear, by the way, I do want to visit Mexico someday, but not now. I feel like I want to go to UK more. Just because. USA, I want to visit with someone, but not on my own. Because if a Japanese woman goes on their own solo trip, and it's not for like a concert or it's not for like a huge event, if there's no like strong main purpose, and if it's just like, oh, I'm just like traveling around myself and like I'm stopped and like the next place is USA, so I'm going to California and I'm gonna be staying there for a week, and the officer asks like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm going to visit here and here, but I don't have like a tight schedule. Then there's still good possibility that they're gonna assume you're a prostitute, because there's so many East Asian women going by themselves or with like another girl, 1 or 2 of them, or even a group of them sometimes, as a prostitute. So now US border security, if there's like a single Japanese lady that's not too old trying to enter states and doesn't have like a clear purpose, like, oh hey, I'm going to, you know, go to Lady Gaga's concert, or like I'm going to Disneyland, they're gonna be suspecting you. They're gonna be like, And there are few people, not most of them were actually, but there are few people who were just seriously going on a solo trip and got turned around. They were like, you know what, we're gonna send you back to Japan. So I'm like, I really, if I'm going to the States, I want to find someone that will come with me. I don't want to go by my own. It's kind of risky right now. I volunteer. Thank you. I don't think the attractiveness is really important. It's like more about the age range, you know? Because I'm forever 20. I feel perfectly in that age. So it's like if you're like from 18 to like 30, I think that's like the officers will keep an eye on you. Polly Orangeman song, thank you for continuing. Mwah. How's Saka gonna pick you up? Wait, never mind. They'll think he's your pimp. No! No! That is really gross. So yeah, if you're like an East Asian lady that's 18 to like 30 and you're going on like a solo trip to States, you better have every document ready, like your ticket to fly back and the hotel you're staying or whatever, and like what you're gonna be doing. So I'll say have one day that you'll go to do something fun, like Disney or like concert, attend some event, convention, for your safety. Then it was that bad. Depends actually on where you want to go. One time Hawaii border was quite bad. I heard that lots of people were. I actually think the claims that I saw on Twitter were like half actually prostitute, to be honest. So I'm not gonna complain about that. But there were actually like two ladies who were not, like for real, they're not, and they actually in fact have been to Hawaii several times, and that was actually what made it more suspicious. But they were like legitimately just on a travel. They were just on the vacation for the past several times as well. They were just like the rich people. But it's not her money, so it was more suspicious too. It was her partner's money or something. So she herself doesn't have money. And they weren't even engaged or anything. So it was just like partners, and she had the access to all of it, which looks more suspicious, so it's understandable kind of. But still, she wasn't doing anything. She was literally just like a lucky girl that has everything. No, she wasn't even a sugar baby. She was actually the girlfriend of a rich dude. So she was just staying at his vacation house, and he was on a work trip, so he wasn't able to come. But she actually had the access, and like she was like I looked her through her Twitter and Instagram. She was actually super clean. But you know, it's hard to tell. But I do miss US foods, so I wanna go eat. Panda Express, Dave's Hot Chicken, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A. Costco hot dog. Don't forget about Panda. That's the first thing I said. Panda Express, Dave's Hot Chicken, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, Costco hot dog. Dogs, thank you for the super chat. Here's a question from my high school physics final. Please show that if an alpha particle with KE. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna copy paste that and send it to my Discord with the moderators, because I know that one of them can solve that. Thank you. Deflated Nelson, thank you for another bribe. Thank you for another bribe. Yay, more bribes. No. I can't adjust the size somehow. サイズが調整できない。And next question. Question number 7. Iori wants to visit domestic version. 国内編です。こちら、博士課が訪れたいのは A、香川、B、福岡、C、北海道。どれでしょう？ Like, which one does she wants to visit the most right now, currently? 今一番訪れたいとこですね。正確に言うと。I want to visit all of them, of course, but there's one that I want to visit the most at moment. Start! Koichika! Hi! It's summertime, so a cooler place maybe. I see some detectives doing their detective work right now.いつでも来てくださいね。いや、本当に香川行ったらもちろんうどん食べたいです。うどん好きだからいろいろなうどん食べたくって。福岡行ったら天神ホルモンっていうのがめっちゃ美味しくて、そうホルモン食べたいなーっていうのと、あと小倉の焼きうどんが美味しいんですよね。焼きうどんっていうか焼きそばと焼きうどんの中間みたいなのがあって、それがめっちゃ美味しくて、それ食べたいなっていうのと、で北海道はもう新千歳空港に行きたくって、ガチで新千歳空港に行きたくって、もう新千歳に何でもある。あと小樽行きたい。でも小樽で食べたいものも実は新千歳にあるんだけど、せっかくなら小樽行きたいなと思うので、札幌と小樽を回りたいなっていうふうに思いますね。ではこの中で博士課が一番訪れたいところがございます。So yeah, Kagawa, I love udon. Kagawa is known to be like an udon prefecture, so I want to eat lots of udon. Fukuoka, it's known to be the ramen prefecture, but I like the Tenjin Horomon. Tenjin Horomon is the name of a chain restaurant, actually. You can eat lots of like intestines of cows, and it's really, really good. And C, Hokkaido is... I mainly want to go to the airport, Shinchitose Airport, but they, of course, have really good seafood, and I want to eat something that you can actually find at the airport, but that's originally from Otaru City. But there is one prefecture I want to visit the most at moment. End of the poll. 今一番行きたいところは一体どこでしょうということで、北海道 got the most vote. 北海道が一番多いですね。正解は B の福岡です。I wanna go to 福岡 to eat the Tenjin Horomon, and there's something called Yaki udon. Yaki udon itself is like a common food, but the Fukuoka Kokura City version is slightly different. That was really, really tasty, so I want to eat that again. そう、小倉がガチで楽しかった。 ごめんなさいね。博多より小倉の方が好きだったかもしれない、明石川。ちょっと、また行きたいなーっていう風に思いますね、そこは。Personally, I'm like okay with Hakata. There's only few foods I want to eat, and I think I can just like move on to the next city. I like Kokura City. Kokura is really, really nice. Their foods were so good. So, the correct answer was Fukuoka, although I want to visit all of them. All of them. 全部ね、行きたいんですけど、とりあえず今はね、ちょっと小倉に行きたい。ということで、続いてこちらです。Number 8. Iori wants to try A. カフェオレ。I did not look up the spelling. I hope it was right. And I don't think it's right though. Anyways, I did not look up the spelling. B. Jogging. C. Sleeping early. 博士がやってみたいことは A. カフェオレを飲むこと。B. ジョギングをすること。C. 早めに寝ること。スタート。Try implies you've never done them. Well, it's like try again. Like, what does she want to do right now? I'm going to have to go with A on this one. Ain't no way she'll ever do the other two. What? You can't picture me wearing Lululemon and jogging? You can't picture me wearing Lululemon? The Lululemon yoga pants? I can picture the Lululemon, but not the jogging. Do you own Lululemon? I do. I don't. Yeah, I do. Lululemon is a brand name for those like sportwears and like yoga clothing. Canada's great invention. Yeah, it's good, but you know, Lululemon, the company, As a Japanese, I know I shouldn't wear it, but it's just too good. And like, I can pronounce Lululemon, so I do wear it. Oh. End of timer. Wait, why? I don't know if this is real or not, but apparently I don't know if it's the same. But the founder of Lululemon named Lululemon because it was funny how Japanese couldn't pronounce it. He thought it was funny, at least. So he named it Lululemon. So, lots of... Even local Vancouver people, some of them doesn't buy Lululemon because of that reason. But the people working at the Vancouver location, most of them are like somewhat Asian. So I don't think... Anyways, yeah. Personally, I can pronounce it, so I don't feel super offended. But it's mean to name a company for that reason. It is really mean. But at the same time, Lululemon's actually good! So it's a conflict that I have. It's a conflict that I have. Polyargent-san, thank you for the super chat. Late entry fee for the tutor session. ごめんなさい. No need to say sorry, but if you give me the money, no need to say sorry. Thank you. Is it true though? I don't know. I don't know if it's like the name of it is actually like that. It started from that. I don't know. Is it good? I thought it was like overpriced influencer gear. When I first bought it, it wasn't overpriced like now. And it is actually good. There's even a Costco version that's good enough. It doesn't sound legit. For this one, the name, I feel like it might be, but like, it's so dumb. The fact that if he actually named it because of that, the fact that he did it just screams that he's super stupid. Right? If the founder actually named it because of that. It's just literally showing his like IQ how low it is. If he thought it was funny and he named it by that, like for real, I feel sorry for him because that's so dumb. It's how I think. That's honestly one of like the dumbest way to name a company. It was actually good, but it kind of went downhill. Yeah. The yoga pants was actually good. The one that I bought lasted for like a couple of years. Even though I worn it, I like a lot of like most of the days I was wearing that. No matter how many times you wash it, it's still okay. Tells me the yoga pants is actually nice. Anyways, so you guys thought it was A. カフェオレを試してみたいと. The answer is A! You guys got it right! 3 questions so far, I think. Yeah, it was out of 8. So, カフェオレなんですよ. Of course, I've had it before, but I haven't had it for a long while. So I want to, you know, try it again. And I want to try drinking coffees again at some point. So I can finally, in the future, I can finally express how Iori coffee tastes like. Rather than saying it's bitter. Rather than saying it's just bitter, it tastes like coffee probably. I will be able to, you know, describe the taste. Like, seriously, how do you get 0.5? I did not give you 0.5. Where did you just earn the 0.5? So, カフェオレをね、飲めるようにまたなりたいなと思うんですよ。そしたら、あれかなと思っていて、将来的には博士課のコーヒーも飲んでこういう味だったよって説明ができるようになるかなって。There's a one that I got 0.5. I did not give out 0.5! Let's go. I got 8 of 8. Let's go. What? Definitely didn't copy the answers so someone knows because I was late. You know, the other people got 3 out of 5, so you also got 3 out of 5. That means lazy. Next question. Iori dislikes A. Calvin Klein undies. B. When people shows their Calvin Klein undies. C. Men undies. 博士が嫌いなものは A. カルバンクラインの下着。B. カルバンクラインの下着をね、見せているとき。人々がそれを見せつけてくるとき。C. 男性の下着。Start! Be coffee junkie like me? Coffee tasting is actually hard. Better taste black coffee first. Milk changes a lot of taste and it relates to over compounds in coffee. But I don't like the taste of coffee and the caffeine's too strong, so I gotta start from decaf coffee with milk. I don't like the aftertaste. I'm just gonna drop a truth bomb, but like, you know, people who drink lots of coffee, your mouth stinks, your breath stinks. And I don't like that. So that's also a reason I don't like drinking coffee. Like, yeah. But like, the people around me likes coffee, and when I go to like a cafe with them, there's sometimes like the cafe is like really specialized in coffee that they only have like 2 soft drinks, which is like, oh, we have apple juice and water. Then I'll just take the apple juice, but I'm like, I feel lonely sometimes, right? I feel like I'm left out, so. Why not tea? Don't ask me, ask a store. Why doesn't that store carry tea? That's why I eat gum after drinking coffee. I don't think that's enough. Like, as a person who doesn't drink coffee, you might think like coffee drinkers, oh my gosh, I gotta say this, but coffee drinkers are like, oh hey, I choose black coffee only, so there shouldn't be that strong smell, and I eat gum every time after that. Or like, they're like, oh, I gargle after that. But I can smell it because I don't drink coffee. I'm sensitive to coffee smells. So I can sense it, and I can smell it, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you still like, I still smell the coffee residue smell in your mouth coming out from breath. End of timer. But I know that it's hard for people to stop doing that, so I was like, you know what? Why not I? Step up, step down, I don't know. Become one of you guys. So yeah, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna join you guys. At least coffee is better than worm leaf water. What, are you just talking about tea? Who sees worm leaf water? Ew. Anyways, you guys voted B when people show their Calvin Klein undies, and which is correct. So, 4 out of 9. Not too bad, not too bad. And the last question. Iori recently watched A. Baby Driver, B. Ocean's 11, I think it is. Anyway, C. Now You See Me. 最近博士課が見たのは A. ベイビードライバー C. オーシャンズ11 C. Now You See Me って日本語名がなんだっけ？ちょっと放題を忘れちゃったよ。放題があります。 What was the Now You See Me Japanese name? The movie. Oh, what was it called? なんだっけグランドイリュージョンですね。日本語名だと C は。はい、ということで、スターポーンYeah, I know Ocean's 11, the title was incorrect. Somehow I didn't know Scott Can was Danny from Hawaii Five-O. Somehow I didn't know that. When I like realized, I was like, what? Mind blown. I was like, what? Squirrel Squad 77 song, thank you for having your Annie. Arigatou. Okay, end of poll. So, A got 49%. Oh, Baby Driver. C 30%. B 21%. So you guys think that I recently watched Baby Driver? And the correct answer is all of them! Of course it's all of them! Ocean's 11, Baby Driver, Now You See Me. I watched it like not exactly the same. 24 hours wise, it was the same day. I watched Baby Driver at one night. Next day until like afternoon to night, I watched Ocean's 11, Now You See Me. Yay! So it was all of that, which means you lost points. So, final result, you got 4 out of 10. You only got 4 out of 10. You didn't exactly last week. You didn't earn points. Sorry, I'll make that. That was my bad. You didn't earn points. So, 4 out of 10, which means, you know, this is bad, you know. Don't you think so? Don't you think that's not a good score? Which obviously means you failed. Darn. Let's make it small in here, maybe. Yep, so you can see both results. But Peak-san, thank you. Does this mean we need Rimedo glasses? Well, I blame the tutor. What? Kawaii-san, thank you for super chat. But what? You blame the tutor? No, that's not how it works. The Ferrari Kid-san, thank you. You have such amazing movie taste, Miss Iori. Thank you. Well, you know what? This does not mean you failed or anything. It just means that there is something else that you will be doing. A small something else you will be doing, which is then bonus homework. So this will be your homework for today. Take a screenshot, guys. You know, I'll give you a chance to learn more about Iori sensei. So, bonus homework. 1. What stream happened on JST April 19, 2025? 2. Which horror game was Iori's favorite? And 3. Question number 3. What are the 2 solo song covers Iori has done? To ということで、宿題がございますので、皆さんね、何個わかんないけど、みんな4点しか取ってないんだもん。なんでのということで、ぜひね、こちらの宿題でもっと博識のことを勉強していただければなと思います。This should be easy. For the 1 and 3, you can just like, you know, check YouTube channel, scroll back, and find it. Question number 2. There's an answer for this, by the way. And it's not, Iori does not like horror games. I do not like, but I have one game that I like. で、この2番に関しては、ホラーゲーが好きじゃないっていうのも答えはそうっちゃそうなんだけど、でも1個だけ実はね、好きだったホラーゲーがあるので、それのね、タイトルを、分かる人は書いていただければなと思います。I played it and I liked it. I played it and I liked it. Sang-san, thank you for 15 months. We don't get free spag. Spags are not free. ということで、こちらの答えは、明日配信ないから明日のお昼とかにあげとこっかな。I don't have stream tomorrow, so why not me upload it tomorrow? Maybe like at JST noon, right? Where do we submit our answers? You don't need to submit it exactly. It's just for this. Again, this is just an introduction of the new tutor, me, Iori. So, you can do it if you want to. I'll post the image itself on Discord. Why not? Is this mine? Oh, wait, someone already posted it. Thank you. Then I don't need to. Just kidding. Let me do it just in case. So you guys get like a good... There you go. If you want to, just post it on Discord. I'll go check it. Maybe not. Oh, don't write the answers here. Don't write the answers here. I'll need to remove that message. No cheating. Anyways, So, that was the first lesson with Iori sensei as a tutor. How did you guys like it? Was it a fun lesson? I think we need more lessons with tutor Iori. Ooh. It's unfair and rude. What are you talking about? You said you know about me. You guys are the one. Chat said you know about me really well. So that's the reason why I challenged you with this pop quiz. It's 結構難しかった。博士課クイズはね、いつもこうなので昨日何食べたでしょうとか普通に入れるのでね。The game was rigged from the start. Why? You guys willingly said you know me well. Of course, no one made you repeat. Since you guys said you know me well, I give you a pop quiz. Just check, be sure if you actually do or not. I forgot my homework, sensei. Bad student. By the way, one of the teachers that I had was like, gives out homeworks but doesn't make us submit it. He's like, I don't care if you do it or not. And I personally did not like that style. But I saw someone saying like, homework means it needs to be submitted. It's wrong. Sometimes you don't need to submit homework. It's just really up to the individual motivation, right? Kind of face. I don't like that style though, because that means that it's gonna be all on the exam, right? Exam, your grade is gonna be 100% based on the exam itself. There's no points for homework. I don't do well on exams. So why did not like that? Anyways. Thank you for your super chat, Kawai-san, Monkey Loco-san. Let me start reading. Let's have this. Failed. You guys failed the test. Oh no. Four out of 10? You failure! Sorry, I needed to say that. I need to say that. Your sister Tiffany always got 10 out of 10. Full score. Always got A+. And you? 11 out of 10 even. Izumi-san, thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the big dono! ありがとうございます。Lazy Clipper, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, when I see failure, I have to say it. Sorry, I just gotta say it like that. You failure. Okay, super chat reading. 入っていきます。Can I call you Miss Iori, then teacher? Iori, feel calling you Miss Iori is adorable. I can be gentle. Of course, of course. Another Asian mom I can't escape. Yeah, there's lots of Asian mommies in Face Connect. I can give you another truth sentence, a truth statement. A lot of face talents have there's lots of Asian mommies of face talents. Face talents. Lots of us has Asian mommies. We are guiding our Asian experience, yeah. I know some of you guys grew up without experiencing this, so here's your opportunity. By the way, but I gotta say, I did not get treated like this. My sister did, but my mom wasn't expecting anything on me. She wasn't expecting anything towards me. She was like, your sister does better. She does keep saying that, but she's like, your sister does better, so it's okay even if you don't. I got asked. She was like, oh, your sister had better grades at your age. But whatever, you're more like sociable, outgoing. And I'm like, yeah. You got the younger sibling treatment, yeah. She did keep comparing to me and telling me like how I can do things. But she's like, at the end, she's like, you're okay. You can talk. You're good at talking. And I'm like, yeah, I love interacting with people. My sister's really shy, on the other hand. If it's like work related, she can talk, but aside from that, she's really shy. I'm like the super outgoing one. I'm like, hello, strangers! Especially when I was a kid, I was like that. So my mom was like, even if you're dumb, it's fine. And I'm like, okay, mom! Zero brain cells. So I was like, okay, mom, I'll keep up the talking. Sympathy, Brian. Thank you to play the mouse on. Yeah, the younger sibling gets treated slightly different from the older ones, but still. I like her sister can't be bothered to interact with people aside from talking about work. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Just talk. Aren't you an introvert? Online introvert, yes. In real life, I'm not. I don't mind doing some elevator talks. It's fine. I even do it in Japan sometimes, which freaks out people, so don't do it, by the way. I've done it once at a hotel elevator. It completely freaked out the Japanese people, so I decided I won't do it in the elevator anymore, but I'm not an introvert in real life. Online, I'm a super introvert, because it's so scary to talk people online. Like, I can't read their faces, their emotions, it's hard to tell. I don't know if they're smiling or if they're angry. And it's so scary to talk with people online. In real, it's not. In real, it's not at all. To talk to us, you guys are chat right now. Chat's easy to talk. Come to the meeting where you'll be able to tell. Oh no, actually I'll see you, so I will be okay talking. If I can't see you and if it's just voice to voice, I'll be like an introvert probably. Or if I gotta do like, you know, small talks with you guys, I'll be an introvert. So like I can't, that's the reason why I can't make friends online. Because I don't know how to like interact with them. And I don't know how to like communicate until we're like really good friends. I don't know how to bring from like acquaintance to friend step online. Online, I just don't know. In real life, it's easy. If you know the person, if you want to be friends with them, you just gotta like ask the person out, right? Like, oh hey, I heard you like doing this, want to hang out with me? Like, I'm going to the bar, you want to have some drinks with me? And you can like start being friends with them. Or you can just like tell them they want to be friends. I've done that 2 times in my life. I just straight went to them straight up and said like, I want to be friends with you. Nobody rejects that, by the way. People are actually happy when someone tells them that they want to be friends with them. At least in my experience, they were all happy, and they did become friends with me, thankfully. Online, I can't do it. In real life, it's so easy. By the way, when I did that too, so there was like a girl that was in the same middle school and part of high school because I moved to anyways. And during that time, I knew her since middle school, kind of. Not really, but I knew her existence, and I wanted to be friends. I thought she was cool, and so next year, there was one time. No, it was still in middle school. Okay, before middle school ended, before I graduated, it was only like 1 more month ago, and we were like doing the cleanup, right? We were like cleaning the school, and because schools and the Dear Human area we don't have janitor, instead kids have to do it, so the students are doing it, and I was doing it, and I was like cleaning the stairs, I think, and she was like mopping the hallway above like the floor. So while I was like mopping, I climbed up and was like, oh hi, and she was like, oh hi, and I was like, so we only have 1 more month until graduation. She was like, oh yeah, and like I'm gonna miss the school, and I was like, and I know this is cringe to say and weird to say, but I was like, I think you're so cool, and if you don't mind, I want to be friends with you. And she was actually like, oh yeah, of course. And it was awkward a little bit, but the next year, we did go to the same, I went to a little bit of it, so we went to the same school, and she was really kind to me. We were in the same class. Actually, my class girls, like the girls in my classroom, was somehow fighting with her, like the girls in her class. So for like, this is just an example. So I was in like class A, right? And she was in class B. And class A girls and class B girls were fighting somehow. I don't know. I was not involved in that because I'm not active on social media. They were like doing some social media online words, and I don't know what was happening. So I can't, like, without knowing, I just casually went to say hi to her class one day, and everyone can tell that I'm from like that class. So they were like, what's going on? But since she came up to me and she was like greeting me really kindly, the girls in her class B room also are able to tell that I'm a safe person. So I was the only one accepted to go as a female in her classroom somehow, because all the other girls were kicked and banned from that class because they were having a war, online war. Room traitor. I'm not a traitor though, because I didn't know what was going on, and even my class girls knew that I have no clue, and I didn't even like my own classroom, so I was barely at my classroom. It was weird, my classroom. Yeah, I was not in the loop. By fact, I was not in the loop at all. So there was like one school event, and the girls were like, hey, let's have some matching items, and apparently they were talking about and discussing, decided that they're gonna have like a matching something on them, like matching color, I think it was, or something, and I did not get that information because I'm not in the loop. So they were like wearing some matching, not a t-shirt exactly, but the color of the t-shirt, right? And I was not. Because I'm not in the loop. The girls in my classroom did not dislike me, but we just didn't Yeah, we didn't communicate. We did not communicate at all. Anyway, so yeah, to make friends in real life, it's okay to just go up to them and say I want to be friends with you. They won't feel offended by that. They won't reject you. Unless you're like an actual creep. If you're like, hey, I haven't showered in like a whole month and I didn't brush my teeth and I stink, I smell, there's even flies around me, and if you go up to someone and say, I want to be your friend, that's on you. But if you're just yourself, your hygiene self, then it's fine. People won't reject you. I'll make sure to shower twice a month. 15 days in between? Oh no. Oh no. I want to be friends with you method. I done it with one girl, so that's the girl I was talking about. I done it with a male friend too, and it worked. He was smart. I wanted him to teach me things, like teach me physics. I think it was, yeah. And I was like, I really wanted him to teach me physics, but my family, we couldn't afford tutors or anything. This is really not a right way and a good way to think about, but I was like, he's smart. If I become friends with him, he can teach me physics. So I went up to him and said like, hey, I want to be friends with you. I heard you're smart. Can you teach me physics? And he was like, yeah. And we became like study buddies. Was he a good teacher? He was, but he moved. So he was only like my study buddy / tutor for only like a month and a half. But no, we actually became friends. We found out that we have we like the same streamer. We had things in common. We actually became friends. But he moved. So, and I changed my phone number after that, so I don't know his contact anymore. But yeah, it works. Just walk up to the person and say like, hey, I want to be friends with you. I think you're cool. Don't forget to leave them a compliment though. Just say like, you're cool, or I don't know what's that sound. Oh, it's my button. Oh, okay. I heard like a small sound, and I was like, what's that? And it was my button just hitting the desk. Okay, good. Am I not confident enough to try that? I'm not confident too. I'm not confident about my appearance. People won't care about that. I'm like, what? You're just gonna be friends. She probably didn't pay attention to his tutoring. No, I did. I did, in fact. My grade went up. Talking to people in real is scary, okay? It's not! Unless it's like, what? Middle school, high schooler now, I am scared. They are scary because they make fun of like the smallest thing ever, and they like keep making fun of people, which is bad, I think. But if they're really not. People are not scary, okay? Okay, let me start reading. では読んでいきたいと思います。カオさん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. I'll gladly take my... Oh yeah, that was about the spanking you wanted. And American Connor さん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Introvert さん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Weasley, thank you for 32 months. そして、きょうちゃん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。セパチャットありがとう。てか、あれですね、本当に、あれなんですよ。こないだね、そう、家族で、なんかまた麻雀しようぜって話してて、博士くんもう1年ぐらいやってないから、ガチでやばいと思って、ガチでやばいんですよ。逆を覚えていないんじゃないか説が出てきてて、本当に良くない。ちょっとずつね、家族とまずリハビリやっていこうかなと思います。家族と一緒にリハビリ麻雀です、最初。頑張ります。そして、カオさん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat! So, do you think spending money on skin for characters is better than spending on gacha to gamble? Isn't spending skin on characters and gacha the same? Oh, so you can like select what skin you want for the character. Oh, I don't know because I don't do either of them. I do like random boxes. So I actually do like the gamble element of gacha. If you're gonna spend money on the game, I think I'll just go for gacha. But I won't, like if I decide I'm only gonna pull it 5 times, I will only pull it 5 times. I won't go any further than that. Just, if you have a strong will, you can do it. So it wouldn't be a problem. そして、Jedi Dusk さん、Thank you for the 5 membership gifts. I already blew the kisses, so let me give you one last one. そして、Cody, Thank you for the 10 membership gifts. ありがとう。Weasley, Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Flighted Mouse さん、Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Fairy Kid さん、Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Fairy Kid さん、Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for another super chat. Go to Vegas and spin a slot machine exactly once. When I went to Vegas, I had $20 and I decided that I will only use 20 and I only used 20 and I actually got 120. So basically I got plus $100. It wasn't once, but I did have a budget limit on the money that I'm gonna spend at the machine. And I actually won. So slot machine's not bad. Out of 20. Out of 20, I got 100. And of course, my bet was at the lowest of the machine. Was it the lowest? I think it was $1. I think I did it at $1, not the 80 something cents. I think I did it at $1. So, yeah. And I pretty sure I only hit the button less than 10 times. So within like $10 or so, I got plus under 10 basically. Most casinos give you free drinks. Yeah, even in Canada. It's like, oh, no, never mind. In Canada, it depends. And in the States, it's mostly free, yeah. $1 spins a high roller? The lowest is 80 something. The next is $1. The next one is $2, so it's not even high. Yeah, when we took a family trip to Vegas, it was like that. And like, out of the 100, I was able to eat I was able to cover most of my meals during my stay. I think I got that on the second day. So the first day I wasn't able to. The second day, like I didn't even play slots. So first day was just simple minus. Second day I done that and they won. So second day onwards until the last day, I was just like using out of the 100 and eating food with that. for $100? Bro, bottled water is like $10 plus in Vegas, no shot. Okay, I have a map of the cheap eats in Vegas. Before I go on a trip, I always look for cheap eats of the place I will be staying, or like around that. And I make a map of it on Google Map. And what I enjoy is that going to those locations and eating on like the lowest budget possible. How long ago was that? Like 2-3 years ago? It's so fun. So like In-N-Out is one of the places. It's on the strip. In-N-Out is cheap, good food. Right? Dave's Hot Chicken is one too. And it's completely shareable size. And if you drink beer, there's actually like a hot dog and beer deal for like $1.50 or $2 back then. But I don't drink beer. Like I do like North American beers. It's just that I can't finish a bottle, so it won't really be worth of it, so I didn't get that one. Vegas has to be one of the most expensive hellholes. It is! But there are cheap eats too. I want to keep saying this. There are cheap eats in Vegas. You just have to look for it. I have a whole map of it. And I was very proud of how I was able to, my dad was at the slot machine, so my mom was with my dad. And me and my sister were just like wandering around because we aren't really interested in gambling. I only did like $20 and won, so I was like, hey, let's go eat with this. So, I took my sister around. We had In-N-Out and things, right? And I was able to guide my sister around because I had a full complete map of all the cheap eats in the Vegas Strip, on the Vegas Strip. And I was like, so we're going here first, and this is a free ride, so we can take this until down here. And then like, just walking around is so fun. It is. The resort hotels are really interesting to look around. So we're just looking around, eating cheap foods, looking around. And we didn't really buy anything. I didn't really buy anything. I only bought... One thing I bought from Vegas, and I had it until last year, was a pocket tissue. Because I have like a super running nose somehow. And I bought like a big pocket tissue at ABC store. I'm pretty sure that was like the only item I bought at Vegas. Yeah. I bought like a pack with like 6 of it inside, like the pocket tissues. But when I went home, I had lots of pocket tissues, so I didn't use that somehow, and I just like kept it in my bag and I forgot about it. I was in my suitcase until I forgot about it, right? And then like when I used the suitcase again, I was like, oh, I have pocket tissue! Yippee! The only thing I got from Vegas was food poisoning. Oh no! Did you go to the buffets? I heard the buffets are not really good. I did go to one of the buffets though. That was covered by my dad. My dad was like... My dad really wanted us to come with him to the Vegas trip because it was originally supposed to be a solo trip. But we were like, it's too expensive. And he was like, I will feed you guys at the buffet. And I was like, okay, I'll go then. So the buffet was covered by him. Actually, he lured us saying like he will pay for most of the things, and it was not later on because he lost gamble. He was like, I did not say that. And we're like, no, you did. But he was like, I did not. And I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I think in his mind, in his perfect plan, he was supposed to win the gamble, but he did not. The buffet was really not worth it. Dave's Hot Chicken was better than the buffet. I'll stand with that. Dave's Hot Chicken In-N-Out was way much better than the buffet. So if you're at Vegas or if you're going to Vegas, don't go to the buffet. It's not worth it. It's really not. Just eat like the regular chain fast foods. Those taste way better. anyways, going back. どこまで読んだっけ Mr. Sona, thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. ありがとう The Flame and Mouse, thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the time membership gifts. Did I blow kisses? I forgot. ありがとう I'm going back for Lisa! The F1 Formula 1! Oh my gosh, I want to go too! Hey, do you have like a spare ticket by any chance? Do you have a spare ticket by any chance? Let me move to wiggle my tits right now. Do you have any spare ticket by chance? Don't you wanna have me for, you know, on your Formula 1 trip? Yeah, Las Vegas is like really expensive. And my brother weren't going with me? A siblings trip, a brother trip. I can't. If it's a family trip, I feel bad tearing you guys apart, but I wanna go too. Buy your own. It's expensive. Isn't it already sold out too? Like, Suzuka is like literally the only one I can afford. Suzuka is like still on the cheaper side. Thankfully. Is he just become part of his family? You smart! Hey, don't you wanna put a ring on me? Don't you wanna put a ring on me? Then, you know, we can go as a honeymoon together, you know? Oink, oink. And, you know, we can divorce right after the Formula 1. Las Vegas Grand Prix. We can, like, divorce right after that. Suzuki 読んでいきます。The Ferrari Kids on, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Ferrari Kids on, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for another super chat. ありがとう。そして、なぎつねさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. カオさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. アンジェラ姉さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Ferrari Kids on, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for another super chat. Polly Archibald さん、thank you for continuing. Silver Doc さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Flayed Mouse さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. スーパーチャットありがとう。The Ferrari Kids さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Polly Archibald さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Squirtle Squad 77さん、thank you for 6 months. Happy New Year. Let's go. そして、The Heek さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. そして、The Ferrari Kids さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. つーかわいいさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. The Ferrari Kids さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Cody, thank you for 6 months. Happy New Year. Yay! そして、セクさん、thank you for 15 months. ありがとう。そして、つーかわいいさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. ありがとう。Love the stream. Thank you. I enjoy being your tutor too. そして、おまけロックさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. I think I need to retake my Iori 101. Please come back next week to continue the lesson. Maybe like 100 questions with Iori? 100 questions too, Iori? You know, like the one that I gotta answer 100 questions? Would that be fun? そして、アンジェラ姉さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. ありがとう。Thank you for the lesson, Iori. I will sure do my best to study Iori and become a professional Iori professor. You gotta get that Bachelor of Iori or whatever. そして、Lazy Clipper, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. My math teacher in middle school let us give any overdue homework of the semester the last day so she could grade it. She also hated me for legit no reason, so I gave her a semester of homework to grade on the last day. That's evil! But yeah, if she hated you for no reason, you have all the rights to do that. So base to do that. You're so cool. そして、デフライドメルさん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for that. スプチャー、ありがとう。Sympathy Bribe. Thank you! そして、Lazy Clipper さん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Is that the power of an extrovert? Saying hi and saying like, I want to be friends with you? Yeah? The Power Kid さん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Miss Iori, I think you're super duper awesomely cool. Want to be friends? Online? No, thank you. Online? Friends? Scary. そして、マイコファンクさん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. I guess the final exam will be at the FaceCon. Me giving one of you guys, like each of you guys one question? Ooh, that'll be fun. I don't think I'll remember to do that though. そして、ドネーションです。泉さん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。いつも本当にありがとうございます。楽しい授業ありがとう。イオリンの欲しいものを知ることができたので、それが買えるように少しだけお手伝いします。はい、ありがとうございます。そうですね。まず雨靴から買わせていただこうかな。そしたら、普通に、昨日とつい結構雨だったんですよ。そう、いるなーと思いながら歩いてて、そう。ちょっとありがとうございます。まず雨靴からちょっと取り掛からせていただこうかな。次はテストで満点取り勉強してください。ありがとうございます。基本的に博士科クイズは無理ゲーなので、その無理ゲーを楽しんでいただく感じなのでね、今後もこういう博士科クイズ定期的にやっていく、定期的にやっていきますので、楽しんでいただければなと思います。プレゼント代わり、いやもう本当にありがとうございます。なります。いつもありがとうございます。本当に。泉さんも美味しいものとか食べてくださいね。美味しいものは人を幸せにするのでね。そして、Lazy Clipper! Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. What do you mean online friends are scary? Online friends are awesome. Meeting them in real life after years of talking online is pretty sick too. I do get that feeling because I was thrilled to meet the face girls. But still, interacting people online is scary. Like my coworkers, my co-hi, I'm okay because we belong to the same company. I still feel safer. But it's just like a random person that you met on like what, playing Overwatch? League of Legends? No, thank you. Anyways, thank you very much for coming. I'll see you guys, not tomorrow. I'll see you next week. 来週またお会いしましょう。今日土曜日だった。It's Saturday today. It's Saturday. I know you guys enjoyed looking at this. Boing boing. So I'm gonna send you to somewhere that also has a lot of boing boing. Going boing boing on screen. Pippa's playing Azure Lane. So I'm gonna send you guys there, yeah. This tutor knows what the student wants. Aren't I a nice teacher? A nice tutor? Aren't I a nice tutor? I know I am. Student, don't forget to do your homework if you want to. Of course, I'm not forcing you to, it's only if you want to. Just put it up on Discord. If you do. I might check it. much for coming and see you guys next week. The next class, a day before your exam. ということで、また来週お会いしましょう。Don't forget to study. My lovely student, you gotta get good grades so your mother will renew the contract with me and I can be your tutor for a longer time, you know? So I guess what I'm saying is that don't let me or your mom down because I want to be with you. 今日もありがとう。みんないい子でね。いい子でいてね。よしよし。よしよしよしよしよしよし。よしよし。おつー、バイバーイ。